If you're like me and have struggled for years trying to find the right therapist to help you, as someone with BPD, PTSD, ADHD, a bunch of other things, it can be difficult to find the right fit as having the wrong therapist can do so much damage, just as having the right therapist can be so helpful. So if that's the case for you, where you've gone through several therapists and it just seemed to never click, it never worked, I have some tips to share on how to find someone who is a right fit for you, as I went through years of various therapists that it just never fit. They made me believe that my issues weren't what I thought they were. They made me believe that the abusers weren't the abusers. It was just a really awful dynamic. And this exact way is how I found my therapist that I still work with today. We've worked together now, I think almost 2 years, at least over a year now, and she has helped me immensely. So to start, go on psychologytoday.com, I believe it is, and you can actually look at therapist profiles within your area, or if you want online, they also offer online, and they essentially have profiles of each therapist and what they specialize in, whether they're trauma informed, they work with neurodivergent people, what they specialize in essentially, so you can get an idea, if even just from that information, if it would be a potential fit. Next, on their profile, they usually will say if they offer a free 15-minute consultation over the phone or something like that, or it'll state if there's a price associated. So that way you can actually reach out and, get a first impression to see if you guys are a fit without having the commitment price of a full session or going to a session and then being disappointed. This way you can kind of vet them and see if it is a good fit for you and if what they're offering and their services matches what you're looking for. And then from there, I would recommend writing up a few questions pertaining to you and maybe some of the issues you had with previous therapists that didn't work out, and see how this therapist would respond and react to those scenarios. This way you can see how they'll react to see again if it feels like it's a fit. This way it's not such a shot in the dark, and the likelihood of success is much higher, because prior to that, I just kind of randomly chose therapists or random therapy centers, and I just kind of wished and hoped for the best. I've been through many therapists, and trust me, I know how discouraging and just overall negative the experience can be when there's just not that fit. It's extremely hopeless feeling sometimes. It makes you want to give up, but trust me, you just have to have faith and keep trying, because the right therapist is out there for you that truly wants to help you. So seriously, sometimes it's really not you, it's the therapist just not being the right fit or having the right training, tools, whatever in their repertoire to address the issues or the challenges you're facing. This is exactly how I found my therapist that, like I said, I'm still working with, and she has immensely changed my life for the better in every way possible. So if you find yourself in that scenario where you feel like giving up, please don't. Please try this out, and you never know who you may stumble upon that is the perfect fit, that has the education and training to address exactly what you've been through, no matter how serious it is. There are people that want to help, even if everyone you've come in contact with so far has not helped. There are people out there that will. Love you.